told him we gotta be out in this stupid weather.
Penguin said to wait for his call. Setting something up with a buyer.
Yeah, but he ain't called.
You don't think... I mean, you don't think Freeze would have turned on him?
I wouldn't doubt it. That guy ain't human. Looks at everything like it's his next meal.
I know. Those eyes, goggles, whatever. Wow. Gives me, well, chills.
Are you two quivering idiots sure you're in the right line of work?
You don't think Mr. Freeze will come look over these drill parts, do you?
Penguin's probably putting that...
We'll get the bastard! What's it gonna take? How is this possible? You're mine! He don't want that from us! We can... Get in here, fight!
Alfred, I've assembled the Cryodrill, but it requires some kind of superconducting fluid to operate.
Ah, here it is, sir. An organic supercoolant used in an experimental lab run by one Victor Freeze.
As in Mr. Freeze.
It seems too great a coincidence to ignore. It says here that Ferris had Mr. Freeze's lab shut down.
If he's a disgruntled employee out for revenge, And this is about more than just stealing weapons tech.
Freeze's lab is under quarantine. Some kind of accident.
I'm on my way back to GothCorp now.
Gotham is a prison, and the police its wardens. To protect and serve, their motto goes. And they do. Protect and serve themselves.
Damn it, the bombs are still active. There must be a second failsafe detonator nearby. I don't have much time. There, that should do it.
Thanks. I'm scared too. Really? Yeah, he's a freaking machine. I'm not dumb. Enough to think we can take him out. Maybe we should reconsider the job options. Honestly, play smart. Don't draw any attention to ourselves. We should be okay. You're right.
Security breach in the organics lab. Lockdown protocols in effect.
Once Fitchy gets here, we're gonna rip this place apart until we find a way to get Penguin out of his... situation. Then, we're gonna open up this Mr.Freeze like a can of tuna. Whoa, no! Move me! Jerk!
Fitzy's here to save you sorry asses.
Time to count you! Here comes the party!
Roll bridge!
Tear his head off! gonna cry when she sees what I do to you. Barely a handful. Crush him! I'm gonna choke you with that gun. I'm gonna pay for every bit of the beating you have got.
You're the Batman.
I can use a thermocharged Batarang to bring that ice down on top of those thugs.
The bat's coming for us! Slow down! I'm the victim!
Gonna knock you down!
I'll need to evacuate this lab of cryovapor before the lockdown protocol on this door is disengaged.
He can't get this. Not while the lab's full of cryovapor. Think we're safe, so long as that cryo tank keeps pumping out vapors.
We can't get in here with all that cryo vapor, right? For shame. We can't get through that vapor while there's still power to the tank. This ain't the way I plan on spending my days.
There are power conduits running through the greenhouses. I should be able to disable them with a thermocharged Batarang.
You're the Batman.
Danger.
I need to disable those 2 power conduits to stop that reactor leak. Then I need to ventilate the room of cryovapor.
Danger. Cryogenic reactor breach. Please evacuate.
I need to disable those 2 power conduits to stop that reactor leak. Then I need to ventilate the room of cryovapor.
Emergency. Please engage manual reactor shutdown. Danger. Cryogenic reactor has failed. Containment breach in progress.
That'll suck the vapor out of that room. Then, we charge and shoot.
I hope you guys brought extra ammo.
Now's our chance. Get in there and blow 'em to hell!
A thermocharged Batarang could break up the ice encasing that vantage.
Gonna take up a guard. I'm okay. Just smoked out.
Ah, Bat's making a meal out of you!
I'm staying right here. I'll cover you.
I got it covered here.
Okay, so it's some kind of thing that makes noise?
You got it. You must have left it here by accident. It's mine now. No!
I think someone's hurt.
Get me down.
I'm staying right here. I'll cover you.
Me.
I told you not to go without backup.
You maggots better suck it up if you want to make it out of here alive.
Hey, what do you say we just bust on out of here, huh?
See what happens, huh? That's what happens when you're sloppy. Hey, geniuses. He was here, now he ain't here no more. So quit staring at your feet, let's be somewhere else.
It makes noise and it's here, but what is it?
get out there and find them.
Such a big noise come out of something so small. Found it!
He's taking us apart!
I'm in shock, all right. Can't believe what I'm seeing. I'm in shock, all right. Can't believe what I'm seeing.
Freeze took out the Penguin, and it looks like he drove off the Bat. Maybe this Freeze guy's a better bet for us.
You keep talking like that, I'm gonna kick your ass so hard you'll be sitting down on your bed.
Hey, I'm just saying. Never heard people on the kidding me.
You wanna run? Well, stand a chance!
I'll need to evacuate this lab of cryovapor before the lockdown protocol on this door is disengaged. I need the supercoolant from Victor's lab to activate the cryodrill. There's more going on here than a simple accident. This security guard's skin has the same blue coloration as Freeze's. I should set up a crime scene. Data analysis indicates that he died from heat stroke, but the control room doesn't show signs of overheating. This is some kind of crystallized chemical residue. Traces lead back into the lab. The trail ends here. I should scan for more evidence. Two men struggled. One of them ran out of the lab. That would be the dead security guard I found. These palm prints are a match for Victor Freeze. He must have watched the security guard die. Freeze scavenged what he needed from various prototypes to build himself a super-cooled survival suit. Extreme pressure built up inside the tank when ice sealed these outtakes. It appears that this guard was frozen by the cryo vapors from the resulting explosion. The evidence suggests the guard was frozen before the tank ruptured, perhaps by Freeze's cryo cannon. These DNA traces are a match for Victor Freeze. Spatter analysis suggests a blunt impact. Someone assaulted Freeze with a weapon. The cannon was knocked over and fired. When the tank exploded, it released a plume of cryochemicals. The plume enveloped Freeze and the guard, but the shockwave knocked the assailant clear. I need to find that weapon. It may have evidence I can use to identify the assailant. DNA analysis confirms the gun was used to bludgeon Victor Freeze, and fingerprint analysis shows Ferris Boyle. It was Ferris. Something was wheeled through this fluid, possibly a gurney. The fluid must have frozen almost immediately for these tracks to have been preserved. Freeze was secretly doing research on Huntington's Korea, but this is a cryogenic weapons lab. The test subject was Nora Freeze. Now I know what happened here. Boyle hired Victor to help advance the secret cryoweapons program within GothCorp. In exchange, Boyle agreed to devote GothCorp resources to finding a cure for Nora's Huntingtons. But Boyle was more interested in how Victor had managed to put Nora into cryostasis. When Victor realized that Boyle had no intention of following through on their deal, he decided to do the Huntington's research himself. But Boyle didn't like that. The cryochemical cocktail altered Victor's metabolism, as well as the guards. Boyle escaped ahead of the plume and had the lab quarantined. Victor survived, but he knew that leaving the supercooled lab would kill him. So he built himself a suit and utilized an organic supercoolant to keep his core temperature sub-zero. All this violence. He's just trying to save his dying wife. The supercoolant Victor uses in his suit is the same fluid I need for the cryodrill.